Hi, everyone. Welcome to Beyond the Bases. My name is Joe Whitbread. The Market in Bentley is our sponsor, and we are set up just down the first base line. We're glad you're with us on Hawaiian night at Gulls Field. It's great to have you here on another win here at Gulls Field. This is Elijha Hammill. Elijah, congratulations on being player of the game and another Gulls team win.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. And welcome to Beyond the Bases. We're going to talk to you about home life in Eastern Canada and your teammates and a little bit of an all-star break and then right back at it. But this was a really good game, a rebound game for the Gulls over the Berries.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, we had Kyle on the bump. It's always a great feeling when you see he gets the start. So he was up there doing his thing. I mean, 7 scoreless, good on him. So, I mean, pleasure to watch him pitch. It was a great day overall.
Early on in this ball game, something was special. Something was happening, and I know you're not an individual, you're a team player, but every single ball, it seemed, came your way in center field, and you were catching them. You made some incredible defensive plays tonight.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, honestly, it was just one after the other, and it was just a matter of play the game, make the plays, and then just, you know, get the next out, and whatever happens, happens. So, I mean, it was a lot of action out there in center field, but it was fun at the same time.
And I think 3 or 4 of them, there's your big bomb. This was unbelievable to right field. How'd that feel? Did you see your pitch the whole way?
Yeah, I did. I mean, they were throwing me off speeds the entire time, so I was just waiting for that one opportunity to get a fastball. So I saw it, I got it, and I just got the head out there and put a good swing on it.
Unfortunately, it wasn't a 3-run shot. We got caught in a rundown just prior to that, but 2 on board, or 2 RBIs to add to your totals this year and hugs at the plate. You were seeing the ball everywhere, and as we mentioned, about 8 or 9 defensive plays right out there in center field. That one is ridiculous. And there was another diving catch as well that's part of this highlight pack. We'll get to see it again soon. Have you had a game like this where the ball is just always coming your way?
I mean, no, nothing this crazy, nothing like there was this one after the other. But again, it was just a matter of make the plays. If it happens to come to me all the time, then just
check
get
this
the out.
Absolutely laid it out.
Needed it, had to have it, so there we go.
Do you remember it at all?
I do remember it, yeah. I was talking to our left fielder, and it was like, who's got it, who's got it? And I just called it last minute, and there it was, made the play.
Just incredible. I know, again, you're not an individual player, but sometimes the ball just goes to you, and sometimes it just pops off the bat. You really had a great game. But talk about how this game was a rebound game for your Gulls, losing 3-2 against the Berries on night number 1, Thursday, but then rebounding tonight. It was a team effort tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, we came into this game just trying to keep things simple. At the end of the day, we play our best baseball when we're having fun, right? So just had fun, went out there, did our game, and at the end of the day, we got the result we wanted, right? So there it was.
And having fun is what we do. I mean, the Berries did have some really good hitters in this lineup while they visited Sylvan Lake. But having fun, what's it like wearing the jersey in the Hawaiian night? I know these theme nights are kind of silly sometimes, but the guys seem to really get a kick out of it too.
Absolutely. It's exciting, actually. This is my first time seeing the jersey today, putting it on. It feels great. It's a good look, and I just felt good playing overall, you know.
And they're flying off the shelves too, and all the first 500 fans through the building got some Hawaiian colors and the lays around their neck too. We had a great time. Welcome back to Beyond the Bases. This is Elijha Hammill. We've been chatting with him about this incredible and impressive game. I want to break that apart and just go with your highlight pack now. We saw them within the game, but let's have a look for the fans on what your game was like. What do you see?
Just keeping an eye on the ball. Knew I had enough room to make the play, and so it was just a matter of just put the glove out there, make the play, and just go with it.
And at the plate?
Got the fastball, was waiting for it, getting off speeds all day, and there was the one that I didn't want to miss, and got all of it, so there it was.
And as mentioned, the ball found you at center field. It was a 2-run shot. Feels good to trot in Sylvan Lake, I bet.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I mean, it's tough for me to put some out in this diamond. I've had experiences where it's like it's just not going out, but now I'm just figuring it out, finding my swing, and just feeling good.
And then this one finds you in center.
Yeah, that one off the bat, I was like, all right, right to me. No, it's going further than I think, and just stuck the glove out and made the catch, so that felt great.
And this one.
Yeah, more routine, just one of the easier ones on the day. Thank God for that, but, I mean, there it was, just easy baseball.
Some grass stains to clean at the billet home, maybe.
There was the communications, like, who's got it? Sure, there it is, and made the play. So.
It all happened so quickly, and we are just so grateful that you came to play. What was the pregame meal? What's your favorite pregame meal?
Pre-game meal, we actually had these cold cut wraps today, and I had one of them. I don't usually eat cold cuts, but I felt really good after that. So maybe that's what it was. Maybe I have to add that to the routine.
Listen, before we let you go, and I want to get Graham Schetzsle in here from the Gulls leadership team to talk about All-Star, but before we let you go, I want you to say hello to who might be watching at home on Facebook, Instagram. Who are you thinking about on nights like this?
Definitely my family back home in Oakville, Ontario, all 3 siblings, my mom, my dad, and then the rest of the family all over Toronto. Shout out to the Frasers, my billets. They're the best people ever here. So.
Elijah, incredible. Great to have you on Beyond the Bases. Thanks for sharing some of your baseball talent with us for all of us to see on a highlight night for you.
Absolutely. I appreciate it.
There you go. It's Elijah Hammill, your player of the game for Snap Fitness on Beyond the Bases here at Gulls Field. There's the next home game as we welcome the Edmonton Prospects on July the 21st right here to Gulls Field. But that's after All-Star Weekend. All-Star Weekend is in Okotoks once again this season. And the All-Star game is always a lot of fun. Obviously, teams from Saskatchewan, players from Saskatchewan teams and Alberta teams play in an East-West battle, and it gives us great pleasure to welcome in Graham Schetzsle from the leadership team with the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Graham, you're headed down to All-Star Weekend or All-Star Game in Okotoks, I'm sure, with some of the other groups. Welcome to Beyond the Bases.
Yes, thanks, Joe. You do a great job of this, and I was wondering when you were going to invite me to be on part of it, so thank you.
Well, I wanted you to dress up first. You had to wear something gimmicky. I show up in Superman suits and costumes all the time. Now you've got one.
Well, you don't know this because you're upstairs, but believe me, my wife dresses me in a lot of outfits too, so we buy into all the theme nights. It's what we do.
Before we talk about All-Star Weekend, let's talk about theme nights. This is the last one before our Fan Appreciation Night to wrap up the season in early August, but theme nights have been something that fans have really taken to in this ballpark.
Yeah, it's, I mean, you're always looking for new ways to get, we play a lot of these games, as you know, better than anyone, and so it gets a bit redundant. So we have to put a little flavor into each night, and we try our best. We don't want to make it too silly because, of course, the baseball is really what it's all about at the end of the day. But it's summer and it's fun, and so let's try to inject some of that into it.
I think what fans start to get to notice is the leadership team, folks like us in the broadcast booth, we get into it too, and I think that really helps. You don't necessarily see that at the national level where the broadcasters that you're watching on TSN, Sportsnet, ESPN, national coverage, they're not part of it. But I love that the ownership group, the leadership, even the concession, the merch staff, they're all in on the theme night. That seems like something that fans are receiving.
100%. But that's, I mean, we're on the concourse with the fans every night. We are fans, no different than the many people that show up here every night. So I don't feel like we should show up in suit and ties. We're going to come if it's a Hawaiian night or 80s night or whatever the theme is. We're going to buy in and hope that a whole bunch of other people do as well.
I love it. And obviously, the Sylvan Lake Gulls, along with the Okotoks Dogs, who are hosting All-Star Game, and the SR Bats Home Run Derby, two of the teams that are leading this league. Tell us a little bit about the All-Star Game from a owner or leadership perspective. Do you get a chance to have meetings while you're there? Are you just there to watch the ball game, or is there anything that happens among Saskatchewan and Alberta teams you don't get to do on a regular game night?
I guess the answer is there's a lot of all of that happening. We love the ball game. We love to watch players from every team. That's a very unique event. Okotoks, this will be I want to say the 3rd year in a row now. They do a fantastic job hosting it. But to me, the special part, Jen and I get to go and we get to talk to, kind of share rights and wrongs, what we're doing right and wrong with other organizations, see how it's going in Swift Current and see how it's going in Edmonton, Fort McMurray, Saskatoon. We've built relationships with those people already, so it's nice to be able to check in, see them, shake hands, and say, hey, how's your season going? And try to glean something from that to say, hey, what can we do better as the Gulls?
And the Gulls are doing great on the field, off the field, obviously in the stands. Theme nights, All-Stars, though. You're sending some pitchers. You're sending some players. We are very proud of the West All-Stars that we're sending. Pitchers James Brock, Finbar O'Brien, and Josh Perez from your Gulls. And Cooper Saselski and Gavin Roy will be participating as field players. Cooper's actually participating in the Home Run Derby. That seems to be a fan favorite at this event.
Well, it's awesome. I mean, from the Gulls' perspective, perspective, Hank Dodson put on such an amazing show last year, and it was so exciting to watch him. Not to put any pressure on Cooper tomorrow, but Hank Dodson really, I mean, he did all Central Alberta proud last year by the show he put on, and the Okotoks dogs put on a great show. And I would encourage anybody that hasn't been or can't get there tomorrow to try to get to an all-star game in the future, because it is a really unique and fun event.
It really is, and we'd be remiss if we didn't say congratulations to Wyatt McKnight, too. One of your coaching staff is on the coaching roster for the All-Stars.
Right,
as well.
him too, yes.
Yeah, him too. And Jason Chatwood has been there before, so sending Wyatt is wonderful. Great experience. All right. Well, Graham, I really appreciate you joining us on Beyond the Bases. Thanks for your leadership as we move forward through a pennant race. We are coming back from All-Star. We've got a game Sunday against Edmonton, the Prospects, an afternooner, and good luck down the stretch. It's going to be an exciting finish here to the end.
It is. It's going to be a pennant. We're in a true pennant race here. Every game counts. We're down to the stretch run, I guess. What do we got?
Yeah.
13, 14 games left.
Yep.
So yeah, it's going to be exciting. I can't wait.
There you go. It's Graham Schetzsle, one of the leadership group, one of the owners here with the Sylvan Lake Gulls on Beyond the Bases. We appreciate it, Graham. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Joe.
And good luck at the All-Star game. All right, well, it was a win for your Sylvan Lake Gulls. We warmed up, although the sun was shining, lots of humidity here. Saskatoon Berries enjoyed their stay. There was even Saskatoon pie in the press box for Jim and Kale. We got caught there, but then we sent it home here. It was a long shot and a great night for Elijha Hammill. A 2-run shot, plus about 9 defensive plays. 3 of them, like this one, were highlight reels, and you'll see that all weekend long and likely on the jumbo screen in Okotoks at the All-Star game. We had a great crowd on hand for Hawaiian night with our Hawaiian jerseys and other in our amazing theme nights at Gulls Field. There's another one coming Sunday, but we're taking a break for All-Star Weekend. Please tune in and check it out. For all of us at the Gulls in Sylvan Lake and the Market in Bentley, I'm Joe Whitbread. Have a wonderful weekend. Thanks a lot. Well done, Mitch. Appreciate it. Thank you.